Linda Cousine, and I am 62 years young.
Hi, I'm Jill Kirkwood, and I'm 59 years young.
And we are the Sixties Chicks. Welcome to our channel.
Hello.
Where we talk about health, beauty, fashion, and fitness for women 50s, 60s, and above. Yep. Or below, and men too.
Absolutely. So today we're talking about falls and preventing falls in the elderly. And Linda, you had a really touching story of something that recently happened.
Well, just a few days ago, my coworker had come in to say that the previous night her mother, after escorting a blind woman across the street to her home, on her way back in the evening had fallen and was unable to get up because Jill did not have the body strength to actually get up from the street, and apparently was in the street for 4 hours before someone found her.
That's incredible. That is so sad.
And so today, Jill is going to explain kind of what we can do to help prevent that, and just some ideas, and even give us some strength training exercises, which is going to be fun and a little bit different.
Yeah, and I'm so happy and honored to do that. And just so you know, I'm not coming at you randomly. I do have all the necessary credentials, certifications, and education.
I would be random. She is not.
I've been in this industry of health and fitness and wellness for over 30 years. And so, you know, Linda, what happens is when you're born and you're a baby, you start getting mobile and you're crawling. Well, balance is the first thing you need to get up and start learning to walk. And you see those babies, like you see your grandkids now, they're all wobbly all over the place. And it's actually one of the first things to start going. But we can prevent that. Now, when we get more on in life and you have inactivity, and then you're getting into your elder years, senior years, and you're not active and losing strength. Linda, I don't know if you've ever seen people when they get up elderly from their chairs, they tend to push with their arms because they've lost so much lower body strength. Their muscles have started to atrophy, and so they're relying on their arms. And when you start to lose that strength in your low body, it's pretty much downhill from there. So I would like to talk about it because it's multi-layered. You need to develop strength, you need to have the ability to have good reflexes, balance, diet. So we also talk about, I'm sure you've heard where people say, oh, someone fell and broke their hip. On the flip side of that, there are incidences and cases where the hip had been compromised and actually broke first and the person fell.
See, I think that's fascinating. I never would have thought. It's kind of the chicken or the egg.
Yeah.
I had always heard that someone had fallen and broken their hip, assuming that that was after. I mean, that was a result of the fall, not realizing that perhaps they fell because the hip
was already compromised. Yeah, and so like with the woman in the street, which is unbelievable that she was lying there for 4 hours, and you know, that's something we need to just talk about quickly, is those medical alert devices. I know a lot of people feel, like you were saying earlier, they are embarrassed to wear one. Don't be embarrassed. I mean, anybody could use one, right? You push those, and technology in the future is going to have where they alert not only 911, but your doctor and someone in your family close to you.
I think that's great.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. And, you know, you can wear the bracelet or the device and just hide it inside, because lying there for 4 hours is a danger in itself.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know,
at any age.
At any age. But there could be multiple reasons too why someone can't get up off the floor. They can have spine issues, right, that have just that triggered spasm. So it's not just strength in the low body or the arms. But, you know, Linda, one of the things that we do in the industry, which is just fun, is if you're able, and it all depends again on where you're starting from. I mean, again, we were talking how this is multi-layered. There can be osteopenia, osteoporosis, stay really on top of your bone scans. But just the ability, if you were able to, sometimes during the day, just get down on the floor and get up.
Well, it's so funny because when I was young and I used to hear that commercial, oh, I've fallen and I can't get up, I thought, oh, come on, who cannot get up? Well, hello, it's getting a lot. I mean, I can, but I kind of have to do this like side roll thing first, and with all the noises that come with it, the groans and the, so I mean, these are all things that who would have even thought when we were younger. So
and the groans are, I mean, I think we start groaning anyway just because.
It's fine. Because we're bitcher and complainers?
No, because we're dramatic. But, you know, again, and two, we were talking about another thing that can compound or bring on a fall is dehydration. So as we get older and we're in that category, our receptors that signal us that we are thirsty start to diminish. So we need to keep bottles of water around to remind ourselves to drink water. And when you're dehydrated, your electrolytes go down, so you can get dizzy and fall. I've known some people who were just dizzy after a workout and fell down the stairs. So, you know, it can happen really any age, but when you get older, it's more of a concern because you're more frail, your immune system's compromised, and if God forbid you end up in a facility for rehab or a nursing home or hospital, when your immune system's compromised, it can set you up for other infections or pneumonia. But you know what, we just want to say, what do we say? Do the best you can and God willing the rest, right? But we start with where we are. And so I have some balance exercises for anybody to start where they are.
Perfect.
Is that cool? We're going to stop it now and we'll come right back.
We'll see you on the other side.
Okay, we're back. Linda, you're behind the camera. I'm here. So depending on where you are, even if you're in a chair, we can start even seated, just doing little leg extensions. They now have that little thing you can pedal from your chair. But if you're with a walker or a cane, or even if you don't have those, but you still want to work on your balance, always have a chair, something for safety. You can even have two or stand between two counters. But we want to get your posture upright for sure. You don't want to be doing this hunched over because now you're just compounding the effect of being imbalanced. So we're going to sit up tall or stand up tall, and you're just going to alternate. Shift your weight to one foot and bring one foot up. Keep your hands on two chairs or one. Then maybe you lift one hand, maybe you lift the other. And we're noticing how long you can stay here without the whole wobble effect coming in. Put that one down, and maybe we shift to another. Lift your hands, and then you put that down. So then you can advance to a knee up, and you can have your hands down and down, knee up. So then we want to challenge also your core. Maybe that leg goes out to the side. You can hang on, you lift one hand, lift the other. Maybe the leg goes forward, and maybe it goes back. But you're hanging on, and this can be, and be kind to yourself. Even if you get that foot up for 1 second, it's 1 second, and tomorrow's 2 seconds. You can also walk like you're walking on a balance beam, one foot behind the other. You can walk like you're marching pause, marching pause. You can be a soldier pause, pause, but you're long in the waist, abs are in, collarbones up, you're walking like you're royalty, and you're taking it day by day. And we will film more on this. We'll film more on strength, more on balance. Just start where you are, start small, and be kind to yourself. And she's going to get us back to our chairs.
Well, I don't know about you, but I learned tons.
Well, I learn tons too. I always learn, and I always love to share what I learn. So let us know if you have any questions. We'll be filming more videos on strength and balance. And we're just always here to, here's the final closing point I want to make. The reason this is super important, for as long as we can, think about where you are right now. And if you do nothing, where are you going to be in 5 years, in 10 years? Even if you're in your 20s and you think you take it for granted that you have balance, you got to work on it, because as we get older, one of the best freedoms is our ability to remain independent and reach for things and be bodily abled. So let's take that.
Right, because then you're going to say, I've fallen and I can get up.
I love that, Miss Linda.
Well,
and
cheers
what else
to
do we
you.
say?
We say, whine a little
Whine a little and laugh a lot.
Thank you
Cheers.
for joining.